Hey, once again, I want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Krakadash. Honestly, double honest to the elders of great milestone of that rule well. Salutation to the brothers that push on us with an and sincerity. These are not the bar from Trinidad East Camp, right? And a small lesson here of edification, right? You know, my listeners, that's, giving thanks, right? Giving thanks, that's a really important rule, you know. That is one of the most important rule. One of, that we play as, Hebrew Israelites, right? You always have to be worshiping Yahweh Hashem and Shai and be thankful for, for everything that we have, the bad, the good, the bad, the indifferent, always got to be thankful for that. You understand? As I say, I always like to thank the Most High, just knowing that out of everybody in the world, hey, I was shown mercy to get the word. And I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that. When I really think about it, it's not much people get to hear the truth and not I see, Because almost everybody here. But it's understanding, believing, right? Understanding, believing. Because I was at church go also. You understand? I'm glad he was, he had mercy to reveal it unto me. And didn't blind my eyes. Didn't blind my spirit. You understand? I'm really grateful for that. So one of the things that we continue, to always show praises, bring forth praises. Thanking him. Do that by every day of our lives. Whether we're not we speak or we uttering it or saying it out. Saying bracket how bracket I was shy. So at the time we had, but I really be saying thank you, Lord. By the things that we do, the actions we do, we show it. Right? I'm gonna get into the scriptures here with that one. As I was saying that, precept came to my mind. That you'll come back, man. These Hebrews 13 verse 15, right? You see, by him, therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of the praise. Must go to that to the Most High continually, right? That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to His name. So hey, yeah, let us offer sacrifice of the praise to the Most High continually. You understand what I'd be? When I say sacrifice, it's like a giving up, Sometimes maybe certain things they're doing, but I have to make that time to do that, to offer up that. You understand? Put aside. Sacrifices put aside. Making what let's call it? Not like decision, but it's like how we just saying Trinidad, like your ban your belly, like you endure kind of ban your belly to give up something for, So we make sacrifices, right? To praise the Most High continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to His name. You understand? Yeah, we ought to do that. That's what we was put here for, to show forth His praise. Yeah, shall you say, that's why He sent Him into the world. You understand? To do His will, so He sent us into the world. You understand? To do His will. So Yahushua came to do Yahweh's will, and we came to do Yahushua's will. Right? Show for that praise unto Yahweh Hashem and Shai. You understand? Because they say we come to do this for the Lord's glory. Bring back remembrance unto them. Right? This is what will. Right? Send us out into the world. 2 by 2. The preach His word. Right? This precept here be Romans 10:10. He say, for with the heart man believeth unto righteousness. Right? With the mind. You understand? You go believe. And when you believe, you will do. You will just be a hearer of the word, but a doer of the word. So he say the heart, the spirit, man believeth unto righteousness. You understand? Righteousness is as in accordance to God's holy law. You understand? You have a holy law. keeping it. Right? You see, and with the mouth, confession is made unto salvation. You understand? So yeah, after you believe now, you do. And with that mouth you make that you confess the name. You understand? You come out and do that works. You know? You won't call. Well, I can't say that you wouldn't call, but you know, as I was going to say that, you know, you won't be evil and you call on him, my Lord, but hey, that brother's doing that. That does happen. You know? So you always have to be praised, and you know, you have Hashem Yahshua, you're asking for that mercy. You understand? But making confession with your mouth to your Hashem Yahshua by things you do. You know, you're calling him by things you do. You be the example within yourself. Right? Yeah. So you say, for with the heart, man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. That precept here, what it is, boy? I believe it's Ephesians 1:13. Ephesians 1:13 must be it, in whom you also trusted after that you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation. Yeah. In whom after that you believe, you were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise. So you know what? You believe. You understand? You heard the word of truth. So that way you was making confession. You understand? Professing to the Lord the work, you know. Because if you know me keep my commandments, you always, you know, be that example. You understand? And not just by just saying it, but by what you're doing. By doing, you're also saying it by doing it. You know, let's say actions speak louder than words. You know, so by doing, you're like you're saying it with your body. Right? So I say body language. Right? You say, in whom you also trusted, after that you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that you believed, you were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise. So you know, by faith, yeah, you believed. But sealed with that's believing. Right? Like for our forefather Abraham, that's right, just Abraham. You know? You see, yeah, you say preach the word, 2 Timothy 4:2. You say preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. You know? So preach the word, be instant in season. Instant is as soon as an instant. You know, snap of a finger, ready, always ready. You know, always ready. You understand? To give an answer. Scripture said that all too. Be ready to give an answer to the calling in you. The hope that is in you. You know? Always be ready at instant as any time. Always be ready. Because you know we work to end as long as we have breath in this body. That is scripture is talking about I think it's Romans 7. We talk about how long a man the woman is joined to her husband, if as long as the husband liveth. You understand? She under the law of the husband. If the husband be dead, you understand, then she separates you free. We know, we likewise, you under Yahweh and Shai, you married unto the Lord. You understand? So when you married unto the Lord, hey, you don't not preaching the word. You don't have that. You understand? We married unto the Lord until you die. So we have to do this work, we have to talk, you better be confessing your Hashem and Shai by words and deeds until we die. You understand? We married unto the Lord. This is reasonable and never get time. You understand? These we work according to Romans 12. This is reasonable service. You see, Romans 12 verse 1, he said, I beseech you, brethren. So like I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So these are our reasonable service, to present the bodies a living sacrifice. Living sacrifices, we are alive. Sacrifices, hey, it have no more us. Forget we said, ban in my belly here now. Living offering. You understand? That's what we're looking for all the time. Offering. You understand? A living offering, I say sacrifice. Like you make an offering there now. Because you're offering yourself. That way you say living, because we living by this word. You know? That way you say, scripture also say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the word of the Most High. And son that man live. So it's not bread alone, but by the word. So that we say a living sacrifice. We are alive here. Sacrifices we sacrifice in we body we self. You understand? Forsaking we self like that we may gain the Lord. Our Paul he count everything, not some, but everything but dung that he may gain Mashiach. You understand? And there's the examples we have here. Like have to be instant in season, out of season. It doesn't always, it doesn't always be hype or in prime. Sometimes you go into a situation. But you know what? You always have to keep pushing the word to the best of your ability. And it's something you keep doing over and over that we say use the righteous acts. You understand? We will always be good in this wicked place, this wicked kingdom. You understand? That the scripture could tell you that, hey, set a mark on the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done unto them, that be done in the midst of them. So yeah, these things going on, we sighing and crying, what going on around us. Some of us going through it. We have to be instant in our shy work. You understand? Despite war. And it's time to go out in the battle, to go on the forefront. Push your bashing and shy work at it. Try your best to do it. Not everybody does get it all the time. You have to try your best. You are saying you have to try your best to always be willing. Always make yourself available like you sacrifice, no matter what may come. You always make that time. You understand? That's the reasonable service. And that beseech, when you beseech, the word beseech means beg. You understand? By the mercies of the Most High. So everybody at the best ready be a sacrifice unto Him. You understand? I think that in the gospel, one of the gospels, but in all, you see, let's fucking get here, boy. Talk about that I'm again the Lord, boy. Those who lose their life, let's see. Lose your life. It is, boy, I know it's they that lose their life shall find it. Shall lose it. Alright, you see Matthew 10 verse 29. You see, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. You understand? So you lose your life. These desires what you had, these holy these holy desires, these holy urges. Right? Going back to the Romans 12. Lose your life, lose your that going to James and all 1:21 somewhere around there. We talk about you become like a natural man beholding his face in the mirror. What you got about, you forget what man of man he was here, because you start to serve your bashing and then like that worldly desire joy back is like you just see yourself again, the old you. They always say you see the old man. You ain't see the spirit, you come back to yourself, you're holding your natural face. You understand? Forget what man of man he was. So that you say he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So yeah, forget yourself here. Forget about these desires here. By praising the Lord, and not by just confessing and saying with your mouth, giving glory with your mouth only, but with your body, the actions, the things you do shows that also. You understand? Yeah. Look, an incident and all take place with me. What it was? Well, yesterday. Last week I was telling our friend, hey, evangelizing on him. And tell him, boy, you know what? Not all the time. There will be always things will always be good with you. And that's when we need to pray to the Lord now. When things good, not that's when things bad. Because most of the times we ever thank the Lord when things good at us, we don't really study the Lord. But when things bad, then we come to the Lord. And now I understand the scripture clearly now. Where he's saying it's in two scriptures, in Romans 2, 1 and 2, and and Galatians 6:1 or 1 and 2 also, right? I was saying that be mindful of what you say now, right? Say be mindful of what you say, right? And now that was telling you now, watch what you're saying now, boy, because the same thing could happen to you. And I was telling them, hey, we have to thank the Lord in the good and bad, not that's the bad only, and not call the Lord only it's bad only. And I was saying that, right? I said that, and then look, my kids end up getting sick. I was vomiting and whatnot, and then I catch myself, praying with them and thing. All the time I was tired, actually catch myself, actually had them repeating the Hebrew prayer and asking for mercy and all these things. And when I really check it, then it hit me immediately. It hit me. I like, when that was good, why I wasn't doing that when that was good. Why I only wait until that bad had to happen for me to already tell them saying the prayer and, why I wasn't teaching them good, and that was wickedness. When I really catch myself, I didn't have that, like I didn't make that effort that time. I had not to be so. You understand? Not ought to be so. So you know what? I say talk to someone, tell about confess one to another that it may be healed now, boy. So that's why I make this video one time too. Right? Not only in the bad time, we call him my Lord. I was supposed to be teaching them from all the time. Now that's when I get sick now, seeing them in pain and crying, then I can tell, hey, that is shit, I said, no, the Lord have mercy on me and forgive me for that. Right? Supposed to really be constantly examining ourselves. Right? And as I tell him that, when it happened to me I like, wait, then it hit me. I do the same thing I was talking about. I become like a hypocrite because what I tell him, I do it unto myself. You understand? I was being profitable unto someone, not unto myself. So I have to be mindful of that. I just thank the Lord that everything okay now. But it's just like that's a real what is it called? No epiphany, it's an exam epiphany. I check myself, I examine myself there. That's an eye opener for me. Right? So that's mindful that I thank the Lord everything good now. The feeling better now. But hey, it's not wait until something bad happen. Do it despite what? Thank the Lord all the time, always asking and praying all the time. Don't stop in prayers, So that's why we're going to be mindful of that. Alright, let's precept here. 2 Timothy 4:16, I believe that's 16 way. What are you supposed to be this one? 1 Timothy 4:16. You see, Punches really 16, right? When I say meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them. Right, that the words, the scriptures that I profited may appear to all, not know what in the last days. Because when I read and you study and you go to preach and teach, people see you grin because you begin to remember scriptures, you understand breakdowns, you can break down, you can also teach, right? But I say that I profited may appear to all now, boy, and I say, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Take heed is warning, right? Take it unto yourself, and unto the doctrine, continue in them, right? He say, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So this is our next big thing, I also take it unto myself and unto the doctrine, and also continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So you know what? I wasn't mindful of that. Right, and that's why we always say, we come in the volume of the book, which is complete. And that's why we deal with the whole book, the whole scriptures, and all new apocrypha. We deal with the complete book. We don't do what say old and new, like what the world teach. You understand? What they try to hide and deceive, right? Try to keep and uphold everything to the best of our ability, except the sacrificial part of it done away with, right? But try to keep everything to the best of your ability. Right? So you know what? That's brothers, try to be mindful. Call on him in the good times also. especially in the good times, being thankful. As you know, faithful Job, the good and the bad, indifferent, you know. Job was thankful in all, you know. So I tried to endure that, but only now I was in the situation I understood. You know, I get to understand the scriptures clear. So it's experience, you know, you grow, this is something you're growing also. You understand? Not to be just be rash with your mouth. Because I in the truth like about 3 years now. And hey, look what happened to me for me to understand that. You know? Watch how long. But I still learning, you know? So I'm grateful that, you know, the Lord had mercy and showed me mercy for that. You know, I'm grateful. And you know, I still give thanks and praise to Abba Hashem and Shai. You know, I do it better, I try to do it even better now. Be more mindful also. Right? So you know, I came and hope, you know, the listeners edifying. Wanna be strong, you know, fight the good fight. Lachawa, heart of Lachawa. Right? You know, I'll ask for mercy. Be in prayers constant. You have to be saying it out loud. You say go into a closet, you know, that your mind. In that quiet place. Where nobody won't even be able to enter. You know? Yeah. Yeah, traveling whenever you're moving. As much as. Right? Always be thankful. Try to remember everything the Lord did for you. Where He bring you out from. You know, He always doing that. Always delivering. Right? Always faithful. Right? So I hope, brothers, all your whole firm, be strong. Right? Endure and be mindful. And take heed unto thyself. You understand? Take heed to the scriptures. Right? And I say, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai, Brakatay Hawa, Brakatay Hawa Shai. Yaba Hashem Yashai, Tawala Tamir, and you know, Kal Halal, Wahawad, Hayalata, Yaba Hashem Shal Yawashai, Malak Shal, Malakiam, Wadan Shal Arawanyam. Right? Shalom Makiam.